Hello, painting peeps, and welcome. It's Kathleen from Coz Creations. Welcome to the No Bra Zone here in Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy you're here as well. I'm going to be doing a jiggle pour, a minimalistic jiggle pour. What I'm going to do on this 10 by 20 Artist Loft canvas, gallery wrapped, bought on sale, don't you know? I'm going to do a split base coat. I'm going to do a white at the top, a Payne's gray at the bottom, and then I'm going to do a flip cup kind of down the middle. Or maybe I'll do a traveling ring pour or a jiggle pour. I don't know. The paints will tell me. The paints will speak to me. Let's talk about those paints because they're yummy. Here and here, I have our base coat colors. Right here is Artist Loft Soft Body in the white. I only use this for a base coat that I'm not really pouring on top of because it reacts a little weird. It tends to eat up your paints. It's a new formula a few years back, and I've got several bottles back there that I'm trying to use up, so I thought it'd be perfect for this. Right here, one of my favorite paints to use for a base coat that I discovered after I stopped using the Artist Loft. It's Creative Inspirations, very cost effective. I get this at Jerry's Artorama, and this is the Payne's Gray, which is in this cup right here. Now, my base coat colors, I like them a little bit thinner than my pour colors because it's basically just a slick surface for my other paints to travel across. So how did I mix these paints? Well, it depends on the paint. Right here in this cup, I have golden fluids in the turquoise. Now this is a fluid paint, so it needed a little bit of extra attention, and I'll talk about that in a second. Right here we have golden fluids in the teal, which also need a little extra attention. Right here I have the golden fluids in the teal, and I put about a tablespoon of the Deco Art Satin Enamel in the pure white. Right here is Deco Art Satin Enamel in the pure white, mixed 50-50 with the Artist Loft in the soft body white. Now, this paint, the Deco Art, it's a medium body paint. I did not need to do much to it. I put my paint in the cup. I gave it a gentle squirt of Golden GAC 800. And then I added my pouring medium to it. Absolutely no water was needed in this paint. And you can see it leaves a little bit of a mound before it dissipates into the paints below. These three paints were golden fluid paints. So what I did is I put a healthy squeeze of the paint in the cup, and I put a big dollop, about a tablespoon or so, of the Liquitex gloss gel. Stirred that up in there, and what that did was made this fluid paint closer to a medium body paint. And then I added a gentle squirt of Golden GAC 800, and then my pouring medium, which is today just strictly Floetrol. So paint, gloss medium, squirt of Golden GAC 800, and strained Floetrol. And you can see it leaves a little bit of a trace before it dissipates into the paint below. It's not rocket science, guys. If one's a little bit thicker than the other, things will work out. One paint will sink, another paint will rise, and that's one of the ways that we get cells. Floetrol also contributes to cell formation. So I think that's it. I think I've covered everything. If I've missed something, I'll chime in, but I'm going to go ahead and get into the zone and get busy.